Hi everybody, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of a celebration video hop for my crafty friend Jessica Frost Ballet. She is celebrating 10,000 YouTube subscribers, and I have a fun project to share with you featuring some goodies from the Greetery. This stamp set I'm going to start with is called Mimosa Musings. It's one of those multi-step stamp sets, but it's labeled A1, A2, A3. So it comes together like nobody's business. And when you stamp it all together, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. It's just magic. Okay, so first up is the leaf image for the large bloom cluster. And I used some Pinkfresh Studio inks, fresh pear and grassy knoll. And then I pulled out a little olive. And I just go on the bottom. And that gives it that little kick of gradient love. And I'm going to do 2 panels. So I've got one here already inked up with the fresh pear and grassy knoll, and I'm going to give it a little kiss of olive just along the bottom. And I'm telling you, that's what takes it from good to great. Okay, so now I'm laying in the, is this called a mimosa? I don't know. I thought mimosa was a drink. Apparently, there's a flower called mimosa. Okay, so I'm inking this one up with lemon whip. So I Googled mimosa, because you know I like to do my research. And what I found was a bunch of yellow flowers. But I did see some that were pink. So then I said, what the hey? I'm going to just make a bunch of mimosas in a bunch of colors. Because you know, I can't stop with it. I like the colors and I like them all together. So here's the detail image of the mimosa. And I'm going to use Marigold. Now wait till you stamp this. This is what I love about multi-step stamp sets. You put that on there, and look at this. Forget about it. I'm telling you. So I put in that second panel, and this is what I love about the Misty. You know, I mean, I'm so codependent. I'm codependent on the Misty. I don't know if I could stamp with an acrylic block anymore. You know, and I used to. Okay, so now there are 3 sizes of little floral clusters. This is the medium size, and then there's one even smaller. So you could do them all, you could do one. I'm doing them all because go hard or go home. And I'm inking them up the same. A little fresh pear, a little grassy knoll, a little olive, little kiss of olive. You know how do you guys like olives? I mean, I could eat a whole bowl of olives for supper, for lunch. Maybe not breakfast, but I mean, I don't care if they're green, if they're Greek, if they're black. I like them. I love them. Whatever. Okay, so for these mimosas, I'm going to do pink. I'm doing a mixture of Ballet slipper and sparkling rose. You see that 2-tone magic right there? That's where it's at. So you ink it up all the way with Ballet slipper. Ink it, stamp it, then you take the sparkling rose and you just kiss it along the bottom edge. And then sometimes I go back in with the lighter color just to kind of smooth it out. Sometimes I don't. You can or not. And then now I'm adding the detail with a little bubble gum, but that wasn't enough for me. I wanted something darker, so I pulled out that raspberry bliss. And that gave it that detail action that I'm talking about. So I use a mixture of bubble gum and that raspberry bliss, and that just tickles my fancy. So look at this pink mimosa. Love it. Now I'm going to do a couple of smaller ones. So I've got the yellow, the large yellow, got the medium with the pink. Now for the small, got to do a little orange. And then for the fun of it, I did a couple aquas, because why not? I know there's probably not aqua mimosas, but in my world, you know what I'm saying? If I could, you know what I really want to do? A rainbow row of mimosas. Forget about it. Okay, so I'm using some peach fuzz and a little apricot. These are mostly all Pinkfresh Studio inks, but every once and again, when I can't find the color I want, I got a Concord 9th, you know? Just recently flew back to the good old US of A. Been here a couple days now, still adjusting to the time change, but it feels really good to be home. Can I tell you how much space there is here in the United States? The roads are wide, the parking lots are big, my fridge is huge, the oven is big, the sink is big. I'm just giddy at the largeness of it all. I'm enjoying it. But I got to tell you, I think the food might be better in Germany, except for the burgers. You can't touch an American burger. But I will say the bread, you know, I think the food tastes better, but I am enjoying the space here right now. We came home because my oldest daughter, Alex, is having surgery in April. Now for the background, I'm going to use this Square Dance stencil set. It's 3 stencils, and it shows you here in the packaging all the different variety of patterns you can make. I just like to keep it simple, kind of a simple gingham, and I chose an aqua gingham to kind of tie in, So I'm using the Ocean Breeze, and if you notice, I'm using one of these ink stands by Brianne Loveland, and I love it. It holds it steady, so it's like having a third hand. I have the one for the mini ink cubes, which I use a lot. These ones are kind of new to me, so I'm testing them out with the Pinkfresh Studio inks. Gotta say, I'm digging it. Okay, so I did Ocean Breeze, and then now for this dark one, I'm doing Aquamarine. And I'm going with a heavy hand on this 3rd stencil, and that's where you get the gingham. And then now for a sentiment, I'm using the Written in Ribbons stamp set. And I'm going to ink it up first with Dove Ink by Concord Ninth. So let me tell you, my husband had to stay in Germany because he's right in the middle of the hockey season, so he couldn't come. So I came with the 3 younger kids, and I feel like I've never appreciated my husband more because I just installed a new toilet seat. I got a new furnace filter, taking out the garbage. I am working the TV, got batteries for the remote. I'm going to have to do some yard work. These are all the things my hubby used to take care of. So I told him on the phone the other day, I said, man, you know what? You do a lot of things that I did not appreciate. And he said, what, are you kidding me? I am lost without you, Laura. He goes, I come in the apartment. I don't even know what light switches turn on which lights. So I guess we are appreciating each other in each other's absence. Is that how you say it? The absence makes the heart grow fonder? That's what's going on here. I need him to get over here to help me with the yard work. Okay. And the fern. Oh, that was the other thing. I had to buy salt for the water softener. Are you kidding me? Those things are 50 pounds, those bags. Oh, by the way, I finished the card. Added a few sparkling clear sequins, and this card is finished. Now, there's a lot of fantastic prizes in this video hop. All you got to do is leave comments. Make sure and check out the rest of the fabulous designers in this hop. Congratulations, Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.